Hello, everyone. Hello. Potentially, maybe 2 streams in a row. That'd be neat. Let's see if that happens. I'm gonna play more of that Desktop Explorer today. We'll see how that goes. Should be good. Should be good. Checking in with the kitties. We do have sherbet on the table. I'll have to get the food again at the start because he is glaring at me. Well, Sherbet doesn't really glare. He just hangs out nearby and watches you. And him being out in arm's reach staring at me means the food dish is probably empty. See Sky at the side of the table, Molly across from the keyboard, Sammy and Mason on the bed, Ember on my shoulder, sitting on top of the claw wounds that she gave me earlier. She destabilized and did the scramble claws for purchase into my shoulder repeatedly. Happily, she's small and it only stings a bit, but I haven't actually had an opportunity to look. Cat wounds can be unexpectedly unpleasant. Pointy, pointy toes, you know? But we'll see how we do. Oh. So yesterday we went through everything that was immediately available on the Uncle's account, the Halibut account. A big theme in that seemed to be that this Desktop Explorer program in some fashion had scripting in it to just torment that guy. Unclear of everything with it, but there was almost to me an impression that his loss of memory is not necessarily just something that was naturally occurring with him, but something that that whole process like aggravated or started. That forgetting again, that maybe it was inflicted. Unclear. We are still Maxine, supposedly, possibly the one that has this account, was an adopted daughter, apparently from Egypt, and there's a strong implication that she is in some way involved in some of the content of that program. Unclear still. I have to presume that the Sweaters is a band. Oh, as per usual, no spoilers, no explicit or implicit. If I need help, I will request it. But we'll go from there. Or at least, I will accept an offer of help if it is to be allowed, but do not volunteer the information without that. Is a puzzle game. Okay. Let's see here. Screensaver. Oh man, computers are hard. I'll write this here in case I forget. I can change my screensavers through the start menu. I could stare at Aurora for hours. Settings, screensaver. That's gonna come up. Interesting that the screensaver didn't kick in. Let me double check those settings. actually. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Is one of the wiggly screensavers. Now the question becomes, is there something we can do with this that will become relevant? We'll have to see. Programs, color lens. Let's have this active here. Very classic. I remember this one in particular. Now we just need flying toasters, though. There's a non-trivial chance that though the screensavers amongst the flying toasters could still be under copyright in some way. A minute. Cubes. Odd addition of music to the screensaver. Well, we'll have to see if that comes around. Understand now. There's no point in writing here anymore, so I'll write to Desktop Explorer directly one last time. I've thrown you in the trash and hidden you behind a riddle, one that will hopefully fuel your anger. Oh. Okay, we're leaning hard into Desktop Explorer as its own entity. In art, as in everything else, it's always good to remember the greats. If I have seen further, let me. If I have seen further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants. Those who held my hand during my creative process, those who were nothing like you, who I aspired to be. They give me something, one word, you will never take away from me. You'll be locked forever since no one has or will ever understand me. Good riddance, everything, and goodbye forever. Well, is her goodbye letter? Why would she write goodbye forever? I understand running away. I've had those feelings before. But I could never think of leaving everybody behind for real. One thing is for certain. Max played Desktop Explorer. This could be related to her disappearance. She writes just like Uncle Hal, leaving a riddle with a poetic goodbye. If only he knew about this, maybe everything would have been different. If I see what she saw, understand what she felt, I just know that that will give me the clues to find her. My first lead is that it has to do with her sketchy files in her downloads. All of this feels like a complete breakdown. Okay. Arbitrary password. Oh, so hello, I'll the was thrown off. Yeah, It was, it said sketchy files and downloads. It's like, oh, it's that kind of downloads folder. And is no, the program is sketchy. So they are sketchy format files. Something Maximus 6796 with the I crossed out. Per usual. Oh, this is a largely a puzzle game. It is very creepy pasta coded. We have a old computer that we have received from our uncle that seems to show kind of the strange events towards the again, it's unclear, is he dead or is he like fully hospitalized, but effectively out of her immediate life. And we're exploring this, trying to find out more about those final events here. It is weird coloration there. Like these are drippy colors. Can't click them though. It's like they have leaked. But the name of the game, Desktop Explorer, hey Joel, welcome, is after two elements. There is it's kind of like a visual novel format, and you kind of navigate deeper and deeper into nested folders and are presented with these little pseudo like web pages to proceed through the story. And we are alongside it is a little kind of clippy analog that pops up and kind of talks through it. Nice. I'm having a good time with it, Joel. Uh, just again, as a warning that I give with this kind of game, avoid implicit or explicit spoilers. So, um, even mentioning like, did you look at this when it isn't something that I was just looking at, can say what the solution is. So, just please be cautious of this because it is like a whole experience for everybody. So something.com posts. This is them working on like the eye of it. Plain bad. So we have fridgemagnets.com. Okay. Can we was worth a try, but we can't get there yet. Oh, slash or posts. Um slash posts. Yes, thank you. Right, right. Thank you. I fat fingered the numpad. Yeah, I know, Sherman. I know. Just wait until the first break. Being reprimanded by my cat, or one of the cats. Each of these works represents a step in the progress of a piece. I named them after my favorite artists. Funny how their initials spell what I feel. Yeah. So we have Rembrandt, Warhol, Picasso, O'Keeffe, and Edvard. We're missing a P in that. We have R, W, P, O, and E. E, O, W, E, R, power could work. Cool. Let's see. That was it. Pain inside. You'll have to carry the weight. References to floppy disks still. Yeah, save icons. I still love the stories, whether they're faked stories or not. The younger folks, and I'm saying things like younger folks, uh, calling out either technologies that we had and abandoned like 2 stages before modern cell phones because the subsequent steps were so much more convenient, but calling them out as this new amazing idea that could be more convenient than cell phones, like landlines. Because then you don't have to know if somebody in particular is available. If you just need to talk to somebody in the household, you can just call the whole house. Or the save icon is one of my favorite anachronisms. The fact that it's the save icon, it's not a 3.5 floppy, which led to fun things like a story where somebody is at a computer place of some kind, and they're at the counter and their daughter says, "Hey, look, they've got save icon coasters," when they were using old 3.5s as coasters. Hello, and thank you for installing Desktop Explorer. Oh, we got a bit of glitch here. And a 4 period ellipsis. Hey, hello again. Wasn't really expecting you to come back. That's a surprise. It's been a while since we saw each other. How about a replay? So the impression I get is that Pizarro is referring to us as if we were the person whose account we are on. That seems pretty clear based on the uncle's account. I'll go over everything as if it was your first time installing Desktop Explorer. Ahem. Desktop Explorer offers the best experience when understanding the user's needs. Let's see what we're working with. Well, I didn't expect you to come back. Remember, her last entry in the journal was her calling out the program, like saying she was addressing it specifically, that she was locking it up, and that she would be leaving. So that it could also refer to that is that, like, hey, you said we were done, that you were leaving. But yes, we could also imply this as, hey, you went through. Um, yeah, but that's what I mean. Tess, is that we installed it on the uncle's account, and from then on, it referred to us as a fisher, which could refer to the uncle, but that could also refer to us, the niece. During the end of that storyline, it addresses us as if we are the uncle. At the start here, it refers to us as I didn't think you'd come back, which we could interpret as, hey, you did this before and now you're back on a different account. Or like you, the the player on the prior run. Or is this, hey, you reinstalled after you uninstalled me, stuffed me in a box, and ran away? Uh, referring to us as Max. There's there's some interesting fuzz in that. Yeah. I see you really enjoy drawing and browsing the internet, huh? You also seem to be quite active in chat rooms. And then there's just it looks at the local computer and assumes that the person now at the computer is that, and it is addressing us as if we were the user of the computer. You'll be presented with puzzles around sketchy and next rooms. Be ready to put your artistry to the test. Wonder if this is meant to also be a backrooms reference as far as the name. I'm trying to think what else might that refer to. Because we haven't had a lot of like really strong app references, like, the nod and a wink style reference. See, 15th of September 2003. Nextrooms is now permanently offline. Log in to load previous data in offline mode and relive conversations with friends with our chat log replay feature. On behalf of the dev team, thank you so much for being our roomie. Okay, is now permanently offline. Load previous. So this implies that all of that stuff, the entire chat log, the entirety of the program, is fully available offline. That wouldn't have been too uncommon before for like all of the assets and whatnot to be local. But that the entire like history is local would be one of those. This is terribly concerning. Can't establish internet connection. Oh, I'm having trouble setting up the next puzzles. Oh no. Don't worry about me. I've got some aces up my sleeve. Take your time, dear. Good luck. Uh, and that's where our creepy pasta comes in. That like that moment there where it's interacting with the whole computer more than even your basic program of the day would. Like it's messing with a lot of stuff dynamically. Its apparent ability to read through and assess your entire computer is also one of those. Very stylized cityscape there. You've always felt as if you were running from something. You've never known what it is or why it follows. You look around and it seems no one is around to help. Oh, that's another interesting thing. Previously, the implication was that the uncle had not finished the playthrough of the. We've got that caterpillar that's present, and it's always going to be visible because this is a loop. I wonder if that image is going to be relevant. But anyhow, oh. Well, the screenshots are definitely relevant. Single step is all it takes to stop walking in circles. Of butterfly, then chrysalis, then I'm sorry, caterpillar, then chrysalis, then butterfly going on here. Said a single step was all it would take to stop moving in circles. I just had to press WA, one of the standard directions. That key reminds me, I think Chip's Challenge is what it was called. You had to get, you had to maneuver through a kind of maze, collecting generic computer chips. And once you had collected all of them on the level, you could grab the key. Myself turned around. Oh, okay. Okay. There we go. There we go. Trippy. Oh, new file added. I like this kind of game, Joel. It's a lot of fun. I like games that ask you to think through stuff. That's not to say a purely narrative detective game is bad. But it is fun to have the ones where you have to make a rational leap of logic. It's not the adventure game. I have a piece of toast and a handgun in my inventory. If I stuff the toast into the handgun, then I can fire bread bullets at these birds who will grab the bread bullets, and then fly over to the tree, which will shake loose the mop that is up there. Um, that's not one I've encountered, but I've encountered adventure games where it's just as bad as that. Dear Diary, I love this thing. Laugh. I decorated my room and my roomie is just so cute. I don't think my dad knew how much I would use this thing, but next rooms with my friends is like hanging with them 24/7. Okay. I know I'm going to forget my account again, so here it is, future me. The Max, sweaters 123. Was going to write it in my notebook, but my mom has been going through my stuff lately. Nothing is sacred. Everything I do is on next rooms anyway, so good luck with that, Mom. Okay. Good. You should be able to log into the next rooms again. You know, with your credentials. More puzzles. Yeah. I do like that they have coded it such that a lot of basic UI conventions that started back in this era um, are actually true. Tab for focus shifting, that kind of stuff. Fantastically advanced graphics for the era that they're implying with a lot of the UI here. But time period wise, no, 96 would still be really early for this. Not too far out. Trying to think. Am I off with that? Wouldn't 96 still be in kind of the 16 to maybe 32-bit era at the earliest? Like you would have like I could see there being 3D models. Again, I might be thinking too early for it. You'd have 3D models, but they would have been chunkier than this. Sharp edges, you know? Welcome to Next Room's offline mode. You'll be able to revisit past conversations in the form of cutscenes. You can move around using the WASD keys on your keyboard to interact with objects. Press the E key. Hey there! Welcome, welcome. Oh, welcome, End Raiders. I saw a bit of your Mesha Chameleon stream. Only a little bit, but yeah. How did the rest of it go? Playing puzzle games again. Nice and relaxing. Sky has crawled over for hugs. Yeah, that game has really taken off. Like, really taken off. It is interesting to essentially see a new take on prop hunt and for it to go so well. Yeah, I saw there were a lot of people in the lobby with you, and everybody seemed to be having a good time. Yeah, I know, Ember. I am. My cat Sky will crawl onto my like crawl up onto almost onto my chest for a hug. Like he wants full attention, and he is currently doing that. But Ember is all angry loafed and staring at me right now. So delay by cat for a moment. Let's switch over to that. And hello, Carmel Snow, one of the raiders joining. Let's see how they're doing. Molly's still napping across from the keyboard. Mason and Sammy still snoozing. Sherbet is visible over on the shelf. He is a little more out in the open because I haven't put out fresh food yet, as you can see in the little play area there. What game you playing, Carmel? And you can see Ember. She is not in a relaxed loaf. That is, it's kind of tense loaf. Good times though. Okay. All right. Let's see. Whenever you find an instant photograph, you'll be able to come back to the room and visualize them pinned here. Okay. A speaker with the Max's favorite track. Play music. Hopefully they didn't license tracks for this one. It sounds distorted to me. Yeah. Hey there, Jaden. Welcome. Welcome all once again. Generally going to be a relatively laid back stream. This kind of thing is a lot of like thinking through puzzles and reading, so there's plenty of time to chat and what have you. That in, again, I'm slowed down by Lapcat. Hey, that one guy. Are, are you implying that Nya Girl beats you? Clearly they mean victory, victory over them in the game. Well, thank you, Bunty. Thank you. I appreciate it. For those seeing the channel for the first time, that is the full model. See, your personal computer. There's a piece of paper stuck in the printer. I have I have adjusted where my chair is in relation to the camera, so Uh, you can kind of tell more when I'm looking down. Inspect paper. Computer file dot npg. So that's the notepad program in this. It's been added to your inventory. You can access it anytime by opening your inventory by clicking the backpack button. Inventory opens a file. Next room's roomie codes. Recovery. Slightly garbled. Okay. Well, I suspect we will need that to be able to jump to, um, interactions with different characters and such. It is locked until the corresponding roomie data has been restored. Speed up the recovery, enter a roomie code in the menu with the invite roomie. Okay. Do I do kind of like this kind of thing. One of the games that Steam indicates as a hey, other people have played uh, was The Root Trees Are Dead, and that was a involved game, and it was kind of this on steroids as far as the investigative portion, the kind of solving the puzzle portion. Not built to be creepy like this one is. A chat log from Hazel has been restored. Knock on the door or use the menu to visit them and replay this conversation. Chat log from Femur with their skull icon. Haha. Let's give cat back scratches. If Sky wants attention, like he wants more intensive pets, and he is on my lap and isn't getting them, he will crawl up my chest and headbutt me. He wants attention, he needs it. And hey there, Key and your alter ego. I'm reminded of the Clark Kent phenomenon. The oh, but I'm wearing glasses. I'm a completely different person. Though in your case, the screen tag and the logo are the profile picture are completely different. So it's better than just I'm wearing glasses. Okay, we got two people to bother here. Hopefully, it is currently holding steady, Jaden. Um, we'll see if it lasts. Been having a lot of ongoing problems, but I'll take what I can get. The workflow for starting a stream now involves some more diagnostics. This is very Animal Crossing as far as how this part is presented. Restoring conversation with Hazel, mid December of '96. Yo, Max, how's it going? Did you rent the game I told you about? Managed to beat it before returning it? I can't think of any video places that I have seen recently. I mean, we all know Blockbuster vanished, but there were some smaller ones that I don't know if they're still around. But that's always an interesting reference in games, talking about people talking about how you would rent a game and try to complete it in that time, especially with like RPGs and whatnot. And when would you be able to rent it next? Is your save file still there? Lost Wiki. We played. We played a game that I had wiki in the title that was about a small like village where there was some sort of like almost like a human sacrifice ritual to help the crops. I mean, I guess spoilers for those that haven't played that one, but it becomes very apparent very fast. Um, did you see the 4D chess one? Well, not really 4D, but it effectively chess over time uh, that they had, where um, not only were you playing on the board, but you could also like send pieces back and forward. There was an RTS that was like that. If I recall, the interface for it was clunky, and I don't recall what happened leading into release. But another one of those interesting concepts is, a game on a timeline where the timeline is also interactable. There was a mech game like that recently. Can't remember the title, but it was um, the gimmick was that like the pilot, those mechs and their pilots were operating at a pace that was much Phantom Brigade. Thank you. That your full movements you could like scroll it backwards and whatnot because the lethality was very high. If you stepped out into gunfire, it didn't matter that you were in a mech; you were going to get torn up. So messing with that timeline and saying like, "Oh, this guy is going to be moving at full speed when he crosses this intersection, or he's going to pop out and fire at this moment," kind of stuff, is interesting. There's a fighting game like that as well. Like all you need is hustle. It doesn't let you manipulate the past, but everything is played out in slow motion as a timeline, not as a, mash the buttons in real time. Dude, it's impossible. I know stage 5 is the last level, but 3 lives, no continues? Give me a break. Hello, BC. Your only move is hustle. There. Yes, thank you. Actually, I've actually seen it referred to as Yomi Hustle. I don't know if that was something that the dev pushed or if it just became like a fan convention. 3 lives, no continues. A lot of the old platformers, Mega Man and Mario and whatnot, Mario especially, since it does have arcade parallels, but those were built in the period of the Quarter Muncher game. So the whole idea of having lives and continues is entirely a remnant of that. I do need to revisit Deltarune, what with the new stuff that they dropped, but that that's something that I don't stream. I've tried to stream Toby Fox's stuff, but I object to the fact that despite the artist, the maker of the music and of the games, promoting people using them on stream and similar, the rights management group that they use is very aggressive about claiming any video that has anything like the music in it. So I won't I won't play that. I'll play it offline, and they're very good games. Game of chess where you had to keep track of 13 chessboards all at the same time. That's kind of like those nested tic-tac-toe games where you have to win a round of tic-tac-toe inside of each square in order to claim the overall square. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I thought you were using the Kojami code to get 100 lives. The the omnipresent Konami code references. What? Kojami code? You don't know it? Any gamer, in Leet speak, knows what the Kojami about the Kojami code. It's present in many games. And it's pretty simple too. You just need to follow a few cardinal directions most of the time. And you didn't tell me this sooner because my bad, my bad. It's easy, but be sure to write it down. Northwest, southeast, southwest. Okay, so they aren't referencing it directly. North, west, south, east, southwest. You know, the Konami code, the up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, and depending on the exact retelling of it, either just start or select start. Take a create a note page file for the first time. Alrighty, thank you. Stage 5 literally requires 100 lives. Should be written down in the manual. Welcome over to the Twitch side, BR. I had assumed that given the matching profile picture and general name format. But welcome over to that side nonetheless. You know what? I think I have an idea of where it could work. Beamer has not highly decorated their room. This mostly percussion. And then we get the same sort of like breakdown. Hey, Maximus, thanks for adding me in next rooms. Well, I asked for your code for a reason, didn't I? Yeah, I guess. So, how long have you been doing art for? I'm guessing your whole life. Well, I've been trying to be consistent for the last couple of years at least. No way, you draw like a pro already. Nah, you're too kind. I still have a long way to go. I'm sure I'll find prodigies at college that will destroy me if I don't step up. What college are you planning to apply on applying to? CMAA, of course. Cascadia something arts. They don't admit any average Joes. Well, I'm sure they'll find out that Maximus is no average, nor a Joe, I think. Definitely not a Joe. You can call me Maxine if you want. It's kind of weird to be called the Max or Maximus as my name. It's a really cute name. Well, Maxine, your art is definitely not average. The CMAA is in Washington State, isn't it? Do you live near, or will you be doing the whole far from home college experience? That's so fast, Buster. I don't share where I live to strangers on the internet. I don't even know your name. You can call me Joe. Unlike you, I think I'm pretty average. All right, keep your secrets, Mr. Joe. Talk to you later. I've got some homework to do. Okay. Oh, good news. A room from somebody has been restored. Knock on their door to visit them. I feel like even without the sinister you know, color negative or the dark version of our character model on the door, um the Japanese horror ghost vibration of the door. Um yeah, I don't even think knocking would be a great idea, you know? That is a pretend you didn't see it and hurry your steps kind of doorway there. I'm gonna touch it. Think a roomie lives here. What is this? His birthday will be in a minute. Well, good opportunity. Real quick. Gonna pause and get up, move around, and give the cat some food before they riot. And we're back. That one and this one. Yeah. Should have, yeah. There are currently four of them. Uh, you can't see Sky. It's you may see him dart in and grab a kibble. So the way Sky normally eats when he's not real hungry. Yeah, watch. Yep. So he bumped Molly out of the way. You could see him dart in and grab a little. He'll grab food back off, like one or two kibbles at a time. He'll grab it, back off a little bit, crunch it, and shake his head like he has grabbed a, unfortunate woodland critter and is now finishing it off. And will eat a couple kibbles, then he'll come in and get more. And thus, Sky is the reason that that area needs like vacuuming and whatnot more often. Just like Mason, you can see Sherbet there, the white and tan one. His brother, Mason, is the reason that there's like debris and whatnot around the food bowls. Because Mason tries to very aggressively bury anything nearby when he is done eating. Okay, let's get our north, west, very lost woods. Stand in the wall. These always have stories to tell. I did see you mention it, but I forgot to ask. Two new cats, huh? Definitely involved. Storytellers on next rooms, huh? But you haven't seen that before. Kittens can be a real handful. Get them all vaccinated and whatnot. State of the building you explore reminds you of the phrase walking into a lion's den. Even if you find isolated areas in bloodstains, everything is better where you come from. The same blood that unsettles you seems to be describing some sort of clue to this maze. Any help is welcome when you lack a compass. A sand clock is depicted with blood on the wall. In this maze, direction and time work in mysterious ways. Okay. Okay, so going up worked, but okay. I think left and right are reversed. So let's go south. Nope. There's something more to this. Virtual apartment building. Their avatars. Each floor has up to 5, and you can have 2 floors. No, you can. Each floor can have 5, and 10 on a given floor at a time. Move around. Buttons. Line mode, roomies. Yep. Okay. Chat logs. Let's. West, south, east, southwest. Okay. That is. Hmm. Ha! North is changing. South, east, south, west. That was good. That was good. Oh, you unlocked the mall first floor. Use the floor button to navigate freely. Abandoned mall. There is a broken down camera next to a pool of blood. It looks like it has a story to tell. Your aimless wandering pushes you through the emergency exit of an abandoned mall. In front of you, a camera sits on a pool of blood. This is the second time you've seen a scene like this, and your intuition tells you this blood trail will be in other places all over the mall. This broken down camera must have captured what tragedy happened in here. It previously held up to 9 instant photographs. One of them is lying right here on the floor. You take this photograph with you, expecting to see it in your room's corkboard later. On a sudden quest to prove your bravery, you are sure you need to find the photographs taken by this camera and figure out what happened. Classic walking simulator photo collection. Let's find us some audio logs, folks. Ah, do a filter check here. Haven't needed color lens for this one yet, but always a possibility. Zorro, a fortune telling machine. It needs electricity before scamming you for a few cents. The box is in the format of a tarot card. Uh, and I only say that in the sense of it has a basic like layout, like a picture over a name, but also the numeral at the top. Given the crown, you likely have like emperor or something like that, but I don't know what 7 is. Quickly, chat. What is the seventh major arcana? Installation Wizard, your number one stop for tricks and illusions. Shop is showcasing a new magic trick. Too bad there isn't enough light to know what it's about. Selling toys and books related to fortune telling. Hard to tell because there's no light. I wonder if light is going to be important to this particular room. Children's menu with a game on it. Pick it up. Bunny. Yup, White Rabbit. But hmm. Okay, we had a bit of a sound there, but okay. Be kind video. Normally, the be kind is usually the first part of a rhyme when it comes to video stores. Be kind, please rewind. They are very strongly calling out. We really need to get the power turned on. Wilson's Pet Shop. Soul Plaza. It's the paint source, art supplies, but there is a blood splatter on the T. The pain source. Final loop before we go into that little, say, wanted or missing person poster there. Ripped page taken from an old journal. Its handwriting denotes heartfelt memories. Oh, okay, we have a full on journal page here. It's getting harder to talk to everyone. Hal has been really nice, and I think he understands how I feel, but apparently he's got some personal family stuff going on right now, so we haven't talked much. Mom is pretty pissed about it, but I mean, I get it. We're not his family. So this is when Hal has stepped in after his brother's death. Mom gets super mad when I bring it up. Dad is out of the question. I haven't been able to tell them about my boyfriend. Are the only people who care about me online? This is a not uncommon scenario for young folks in the net age. Though streaming video, as far as the predilection to use that as a way of conversing with people, does mitigate that to some extent, since there is still the visual representation, if not presentation, of an actual human being on the other end of the conversation. This is, of course, setting aside all of the any possible concerning interactions. What the hell is Desktop Explorer? I shouldn't have installed it. I think someone hacked me. Deb will kill me if someone hacks his computer. I will ask my Hacksaw friends. Maybe they know how it got into next rooms. It's like a spooky game. In any case, I think I need to speak in code from here on out. This is Maximus out. Janitor's room, where there is light. Locker with the label COL is its handle is fastened with a padlock. Sparks are coming out from the brake box. Looks like these cables need some work. Will this work? Hmm. Okay, so they block the edges. Won't let me use any other color. Even more cables. Broken circuits. I don't think you have the right colors for this. You might need to come back later. It's worth a try. Feels like one of these should be. Oh, just about to say, feels like one of these ones that should be obvious, but there we go. I think things changed out in the mall court. Hello, Sammy. Ow. Okay. The other, you have to have focus in this window. Um, in order to fully interact. Like if I click outside in another application, it doesn't activate in here. So they've actually got focus set up. Stack of TVs, different colored shapes appear on each screen. All reference a website called Game Bagels. Worth a try. A roomy code card. The plastic is scratched and the print is faded. Great. R V makes a copy of it so I don't damage the original. Cinema fun fact. Cinema fun fact. Renowned movie director Link Earlier inspired the world with his After trilogy, colloquially known as his Fruit trilogy. Unconventionally, the unconventional naming of the three movies left viewers confused at first. No other movie from him follow the name. Movies from him follow the name Fruit Plus Season format. When asked about it, the prodigious director said, "I guess I just really love fruit all year round." Will we ever get to see a movie called Banana Autumn? Who knows what this genius will do next? Have apple, strawberry, pineapple. Rack of movie tapes. 3 unmarked boxes stand out. You can pick any of the 3. Horn movie case has been added to your inventory. You can access it any time. The unmarked boxes. Torn, painted. Okay, I can only have one at a time. Tell me what to do. Sammy says, no, pay attention to me. At some point, Sammy learned that um, just like Ember, she can climb up on my shoulder, but Sammy's got like half again to double the mass of Ember. Like she's not a heavy cat, she's a muscly cat, you know? She dense. Um and she is bigger, just Ember's tiny. So Sammy takes up a great deal of shoulder space and is also real extra insistent. Huh, little Among Us guy. Slasher Fest. Dreamin' Gauche, I think it is. Might be Gucci. Welcome back, BR. Rod and Reel. Feel like Rod and Reel is going to be something that we'll need. The association with the uncle. Photo booth. Strangely familiar photo booth. It seems a photo has already been taken. You can just pay for it. Instead of money, the machine takes answers. Late movie quiz question 1. Red fish, blue fish, green fish, pink fish. Jeanette. Fish online. Notes, notes, notes. I mean, at least it doesn't do a full, old school Zelda do. Just recording what's on them. I feel like we're going to need information about what's on each of them. We're going to start it again. I want to make sure I've got the sequence right. Okay. Hockeys, I guess. Let's look around further. Pet store. This looks like the aquarium screensaver. Shattered aquarium. Closer look reveals this place could have a story to tell. Stand before a broken fish tank. Its sharp glass edges are stained with blood. It looks far from an accident, and you can't help but wonder who suffered this atrocity. Were they contemplating colorful fish before they were pushed against the glass? You make your best effort to ignore the possible struggles from this murder scene and imagine what once was a peaceful aquarium. In the end, the best way to visualize something like that is a change of scenery, and most importantly, stand still. Screensaver. A dried fish lies dead on the tank. Its stripes are still clearly visible. Similar to advice you've followed before. Okay, so this is I took a screenshot. Okay, we do settings. We are going to be right back. Gotta do something here. And we're back. Fresh beverage, too. There are various numbers of stripes here. We will have to see how many stripes. Wait a minute. Red, blue. So green, pink should have 4 stripes, if I'm guessing right. That's 5. Yellow has 4 stripes. So 5, and then gray is 7. Wait. Brown is 8. So purple, gray, brown. Oh, did not mean to alt tab. The game only runs properly in exclusive full screen. Save as pet store. Actually, relatively accurate is no spaces in the file names. Small tank for pets, green chameleon. C dash L1Z 4 RD5. Lizards. So Hazel is bunnies. Femur is ox bones. Then in the movie we have CLR. Oh, CLR TV 40. We'll see. Might be to electronically locked cash register requires a PIN password to open. Cute fish drawn here too. Nope. Hmm. Pretty sure that's what it showed. Okay. Red, blue, green, pink. double check that, shall we? Yeah. But it also has a photo on it that might be that you get a photo out of it. Small tank for pets. Now, I don't think I need to clear all of it. Am I gonna try to clear all of it? Yes, I want to see what happens. One of the difficulties is what I mentioned earlier is they do have effectively a focus system, but it's that you don't get any cursor lock in the window. So if I click in the window and I move out of the window, that click ceases to be in that window. It immediately stops handling that click, which is good practice. Focus has left the window. Stop pretending focus is in the window. Frequently, programs wouldn't do that. Not a single spot left. Neat freak. I'll tank B blue turtle. Well, I just can't. Anybody else get this way where it feels wrong to not complete it? Like, I'm not big on tedious completionism. Like, there's a lot of, like, the Korok seeds, you know? I could care less because that's intentional tedious. I don't, and like, it never felt rewarding. But this is kind of like Power Wash Simulator, which we are going to play more of in the near future. They've got Star Wars DLC now, where like cleaning of this is made even more so because there is like it is showing me the full image in the background. It's a little reptile tank. We have the evidence of the classic here's some lettuce turtle. There. Yeah, there's fish number and then it's that maybe TVs? We'll return to that. Out of service elevator. Needs power restored on the mall's first and second floors. Supply is locked from the inside. This is an actual painting. Like, I believe this is a real painting. It feels familiar. Fortune telling machine. It doesn't need any coins to operate. What does the future hold? Fortune ticket. Your fortune. You tried to save your best trick for the end, but destiny had other plans. It may seem like everything is lost now, but you still have a card under your sleeve. Follow the paper rabbit, and you might end up in the fountain near Wonderland. Your lucky numbers. Hmm. Nope. Close the folder, close everything in it. I don't know if this is a thing, but we're gonna take a look. 15, 10, 13, 24 again. Yeah. Yeah. 6 to 7 to 9. 8 to 6. Then 12 to 8 to 11 to 17 19, 14. It's like J. Start at 25 to 26. 18. 10. There is 20, 25. Then we're kind of locked in, but again, if you got questions about what's going on, fire away. 30 to 22, 19 to 20. Red, we have 2 to 7, 11, 13, 10, 23. Nine. Oh, 3 of spades. Okay, let's revisit the first one just to be sure. Because I think... Okay, no, that wasn't a 0. That was a diamond. 6 of diamonds, Jack of hearts, 3 of spades. Okay. New magic 8-ball. Display for something important. It's a magic hat. Padlock stops you from looking inside. Magic trick. Pick up the kit for card divination. Card deck folder has been added to your inventory. You can access it anytime. Name your card. As this symbol was on the coal, the horrific burn the skin off your hand and forearm coal sequence. We have the rabbit. We have curly braces around that symbol. The curly braces were used for an indication of passwords. Yes, okay. Maze your friends with this simple card trick. First, visualize in your mind the card they name, then conjure it using the magic code. 7 of diamonds would be 7D. which then makes our lucky ticket stuff then 6D JH3S. Let's try 6D JH3S. Let's just restore, and we're going to try. Okay. Section of the shop is focused on fortune telling. Magic 8-ball catches your eye, but you're missing a magic key. I wonder if this is meant to be a monkey's paw or a hand of glory, or just a hand in a box. Oh, let me look at the rod and reel again. Red, then blue, green, then pink. Now, there's no guarantee that that's the right thing, but so we have the various cases as well. It's got a generally classic layout to it. It's certainly not like a Ouija board, like, the actual market, product line one. But the same general layout, yes, no, goodbye. But at least tradition or urban legend holds that you don't leave those open. In that they are by their nature, conduits for communication with the other side. Only we could interact with the Ouija board. Okay, the camera is of the picture, like a hanging version of the picture in the window of the painting place. Oh, name the card. Okay. Let's try 4R, 4 of rabbits. Hmm. Good call. Oh, a fisherman with the fisherman is holding nets. Another set of arms is pulling his chest open and revealing a broken heart. Kronos. Okay, so we have our loop back around there. Okay, let's try Kronos here. No H. Magic. Post. Hazel 82. Probably the same place. Isn't it like something magnets? Fridge magnets. No. Well, we'll get there. These will be on the cork board as well. That would make, yeah, that would scan. This cute fish. Yeah. Anything else other than the screensaver? Yeah. Stripes are clearly visible. Which, I mean, it should be if it was those numbers based on the video. But unclear. What we're gonna check the other roomies here. Amarina. It's been restored. Knock on the door or use the menu. Okay. This is our from the movie room here. Restoring conversation. 10/19/1996. Oh, I wonder also if we can use the date of our conversation with Hazel. Did you get to rent Dream and is it Gucci or is it looks like Gucci? Yeah, dude, the music is awesome. I feel like I didn't really understand the movie though. It's pretty simple actually. Yeah, I totally think I just didn't pay much attention. I might rewatch it. Yeah, I don't think you're ready for this, but you could check out my movie quiz anyway. You might learn a thing or two. You posted it on your fridge, right? Yeah, I post pretty much everything regularly on. Okay, so this is theirs. Notepad, notepad. Can I do this? No. Name of link earlier's okay, it was Banana Autumn. So I think it would be like Strawberry Spring. Dude, you're seriously putting Rod and Reel on the same level as the Link earlier trilogy? You might be a poser yourself. You're so real for this. I can't stand these dweebs talking like they know anything about cinema. Most of them weren't even born yet when Imposter 2 came out. Shake my head. Try it. Thanks, dude. I'd like to talk more about movies. Okay. Well, we have a we have another thing we can do here. So go grab the dreams here. Now we're grabbing this because when we put it in the sweaters, okay, yeah, apple, strawberry, pineapple, and it was Banana Autumn would be the fourth movie. Um, so then apple winter, strawberry spring, pineapple summer. Zombie. Nope. The fruit trilogy, fruit plus season. Yeah, I'm somehow missing that R. No. What's your guess, Silent? It could also be in a different order. But no matter what, it would be the strawberry. Can also try the capitalization. It's all year round. I mean, it's theoretically possible that we just don't have the right season. Let's check the pineapple. Maybe it'll give us an idea here. No? Wait. Okay, so their backs to each other. So this is they're together with the kid. And this, I presume, is the kid alone. So I think it's actually the pineapple is the second one. Which would put the apple as summer. So let's try pineapple spring. Wow. I have I have not been able to type that properly. Yeah, look at that. I am compelled to misspell. Nope. Okay, let's. Okay. Say Stegosaurus, I had trouble just like entering the text, you know? Huh. Chain mailer. This might be relevant. GLDN Palooza of 96. Because if the it's if we're following the pattern of the prior one, this thing is trying to traumatize us, and it's trying to do it in terms of Maxine, and Maxine references that there is like some conflict between um, Hal's ex-wife. No. I'm sorry, Hal and her dad's ex-wife, who was previously her dad's wife. you um, post immolation. But the question, see, I think this is the last one. Um, but like this person doesn't match. So this could be like estrangement with the because it's a different person. Could just be distance though. Fruit plus season. Oh. Yeah, but see, there isn't a certainty that this would be the sequence. He says he loves fruit all year round. But I tried pineapple summer, which would be the second in that sequence. There's got to be an indication somewhere about that. There's got to be something else, you know? Okay, let's try the other person. CJ. There's our fish code. Well, no, that's not right. I don't know that it matters which way they're facing or the actual sequence, but oh, Max, oh, CJ, CJ. I'm guessing that might be an emoticon, but what's up, my good man? Got any new animal fun facts? I want to share some stuff with you from school. Ooh, exciting! I'm all ears. Clownfish all have all unique stripes to recognize each other. I could stare at them for hours. Well, like an ID. I bet I know what screensaver you have on your computer. Yes, my mom doesn't like pets, but my dad got me a tank for a turtle. You must have a great father. Are turtles your favorite animals? No, reptiles are my favorites, but they have an order, the best reptiles. Alien, snake, dragon, turtle. There's some convolution that could happen with this. Oh, you sure have it all figured out. Max, order is very important. Okay, so in theory, um, then it would we could have so into green, red, yellow, blue, and if we translate this into fish, it would be 3, 1, 4, 2. I think. Yeah, let's try it. Reptile to color to fish. Aquarium image. Okay. Els.com. This is, oh, bagels.com. Or is it bagels? Oh, new chat log. Hello. Hey, little C. I didn't know you had a Next Rooms account. Okay, previously. Don't call me little C. Call me CJ. My bad, CJ. Had fun at school today? I learned about a lot of animals, Max. My mom told me to contact you. Really? What's up? What's up? Is everything all right? You left your sketchbook at the salon today. She says it is yours. All right, thanks, CJ. I'll pick it up tomorrow after school. Hello, Maxine. It's Alice. Don't worry, I'll return your sketchbook with your mom. Okay, we have somebody that is Alice, presumably CJ's mom. We also have White Rabbit and Wonderland mentioned. She has an appointment tomorrow afternoon, so it won't be long. Send my regards to Layla and Emmett. I hope to see you soon, sweetie. So then Layla might be the mom, and maybe Emmett is Hal, essentially. Yeah, thank you. I'll tell my mom about it too then. Or Emmett might be the brother before his immolation. I don't know. My mom says you are very good artist. I think so too. Well, I love you too very much, okay? Tell your mom I said so. We love you too, Maxine. Hmm. I don't have a full grasp on who's who here. Okay, so in the window of the video place, there's this game bagels. User. I wonder if there's another video I can get there. Um, S Hazel 82. Okay, users slash Hazel 82. There we go. Meaning of the F, Loud Valley, secret dance emote, Kojami code theories. Okay, dead links are red. A body bag, it looks like. Need this as game bagels. Points you get for destroying them based on number of corners. However, in some shots near the end, we start seeing the same ship with different colors. My theory is the color of the ship acts as a modifier. Guessing. I'll ask my magic 8 ball because the game isn't out yet. So, what's that, Silent? Secret Path Maze. It's common knowledge that the Kojami code works throughout the game to traverse the first set of labyrinths. However, to traverse the second set, you'll have to use a secret route. It's still a directional code, so be sure to remember always which way is north. Yes. Clock, compass point, and the compass point hands look like the clock. Yes, the fish screensaver was used to find the color fish stripe matching. We need a magic key in order to open the magic 8 ball one. Yeah, I'll show you the screensaver thing. I immediately ended the screensaver. So if you look, each different color of fish has a unique number of stripes. So when we found out CJ's order of reptiles in the pet store, the reptiles each had a color. So we went from CJ's order of reptiles to the color of the reptile, to the color of the fish, to the number of stripes on that fish to get the pin code for the register, which gave us this photo. So we get something went wrong, I'm guessing, in that gallery. Game Bagels is its whole layout is very much a reference to Game Facts. Okay, yeah. This is going to be a sequence of numbers. I don't know what the cube or the circle are supposed to be. This might be a 0, but yeah, it's wormhole 2. Okay. We don't have the video store yet because we don't know the order of the fruit movies. We still have somebody. No. We've got all the people. So we're down to the video place. We need a way. Let's go to this room. No. They say on the website. Oh, that's why I got it wrong. Or why we couldn't get it right. That's question 4. Ah, 4, 3. Womp womp. Okay. Um. Okay. So red hat sunglasses guy has red bait. Okay. We're gonna try very slowly typing strawberry. We're gonna try strawberry spring. No. Okay. How about this is my subsequent theory? Nope. And then summer. There we go. Okay. Nice work on the photos you found so far. Some of them appear to have something written on them. Weird. Okay, so we have game bagels. We managed to get to that early. Aquarium, magic, and camera. Unclear. Due to solving a puzzle, items in your inventory that are no longer needed have been eliminated. Down to just the instant photos. Okay. A chat log. Dude, Link earlier's movies are something else. What do you mean? Oh no, I think they really resonated with me. Like the whole family situation, actually. Well, at least that's, I read into the images properly, I guess. I've had a lot of trouble lately with my dad. I feel like he doesn't really understand what I want to do with my own life? Dude, I don't want to be that person, but you are a total buzzkill. Oh, yeah, totally. No, I get it. I just wanted to sound deep? Like sad movie art and stuff. Do you have any other recommendations? Or whenever you find the time, I'm always online anyway. Okay. Oh, the creepy door is back. Okay, no, the creepy door was there before. Okay, let's use this path. That might not be what they're referring to here. Like that might be a different route. Okay, so we're gonna take a out of my way. First, we take a right, and we go left, left, north, east, south. Yeah, different room. That's why it sent us to Game Bagels, was to get that for now. I think we have, yeah, we got in the other way. Magic 8-ball key. Canvas cut out of a painting. Painting code A. Oh, these are the, so this is the TVs. We need the point value system from the Wormhole 2 game, which we will translate into the 3x3 grid. Having that, we can take these symbols and transcribe them over here. All painting. Surrealist painting with a piece of it missing. Thin space beside its edges suggests there's a hole in the wall behind it. Same with this one. Okay, we'll be aligning the painting code A goes with this one. This is a so we have the fisherman in the background with a fishing rod and line seeming to connect to the easel. No, the palette. Art store maintenance, main entrance. Unlock. Well, as is tradition, I have chosen the long way. No turning back. Gotta commit. Magic 8 ball. Shake me. Yes. Red, yes. Okay. Blue is B. Yellow is try again. It's likely. Do, do, do. Okay, resets. That is our loop. But what does that translate to? Where does that relay us to, you know? Oh, two. Okay, so now it is possible that this is related to the points as well. We also don't know what those markers are. Because it's the point multiplier is what we need to account for. At the don't need lucky ticket anymore. And we have multiple other colors that we need to account for. Recent searches Pizarro next rooms. Next rooms desktop explorer. Division Terrace Bridge. Yeah. How to recover the password, tour dates for the band, digital art contest, art stuff. Then the next room's mall. Then the mall. Next room's desktop explorer. So Maxine encountered this. But then Division Terrace Bridge is the next step in that sequence. Hmm. This aligns with the point values. So we don't know what red and yellow are. And we would need to figure that out because there's red, yellow, and blue present. We could assume that this is 0 and that this is meant to be. I don't know if an interior. I don't know if it counts a concave. Like, does it only count an acute angle? Um, because like this could be 6. If I have this open and I get my magic 8 ball. Hmm. Well, you know what? I think this is as good a spot as it. So we don't just stall out, you know? Good times. This continues to be a good one. Sometimes this is the kind of thing where it's useful to stop and then return and be like, okay, what were we doing? And try to pick the thread back up, because that can require you to reassess what you know and maybe reveal something that that fixation has hidden from you. And maybe I'll be able to type better. Hold my breath on that though. But yeah, good times, good times. Hope you all had a good time watching this kind of thing. I do like my puzzle games. I hope you do too. Thanks again to Nyagirl/Key for the raid, and everybody that came along. Thank you again for joining us. And thanks to everybody that's been watching, lurking, or chatting, or however. Do appreciate it. Now, if you like what you saw and would like to see more, remember to like, follow, subscribe, comment. All of those buttons are generally good and they help the channel grow, so I'd appreciate it if you press them. If you'd like to consider financially supporting the channel, you can do so through platform-specific means like memberships and subscriptions, bits, and the like, or through other options available through the link tree in my video descriptions and bio. With all of that said, though, I do hope the rest of your day is good, and I will see you next time.